Hello, David here, and the project for today is a service call for a tire repair. I don't normally do service calls and I don't normally do tire repairs, but I was sitting at a party having a great time, sipping on my second beer, when a friend called and said she's got a tire indicator warning light on her dashboard. I know she drives an Acura, so the car's probably loaded with all kinds of fancy features. So we're going out to see what kind of good I can do for her, and I don't know what kind of good I can do after 2 beers, and that's why I'm just a passenger and not driving, because I shouldn't be driving. But apparently I'm not safe to drive, but I am safe to repair someone's car. So
I only had one wine, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I figured that out. Yeah, the driver had one wine, and I don't know, she's not a good driver after no wines. So we'll see if we get there safely.
Hi.
Okay, we're on site here with our subject. So tell me, what kind of car is it?
You will see the,
It's an Acura.
it's an Acura
What year?
IL 2016.
2016. And does it have that fancy thing on the dashboard that tells you when your tires are low?
Yes.
Okay, let's go take a look at it.
Thank you, David and Barbara. Follow me, people. We're going into the garage now.
Oh, this is a swanky place.
We pump
Yeah,
it.
pump it up and see.
Okay,
if
let's
the
see what we
numbers
have
change.
here.
Oh,
It's possible that the reading on the dashboard might show a bad sensor, and maybe it's full of air, and
Yes,
The
I'm
sen-
hoping so, David.
maybe it's saying it's not. So I've got my gauge. I'm gonna check the air. Ooh, that didn't sound good. See how much you got. The pressure is so low, it's not even reading on the gauge,
it said 2% on the dashboard.
because this thing should be popping out. So what I have here is I brought this. This is my Black & Decker air station, which I've had for probably 20 years. It's been great, and it works on 110 AC power. So I'm going to pump it up. Okay, let's fix the
Yeah, I was
nozzle.
on my way to Home Depot to look at vanities.
Okay, it's going to get loud. Hold your ears. There's a switch over here. Okay, it should read about 34 pounds.
Okay,
Let's
start
put the pressure gauge on it. That says about 28 pounds.
Yeah, it looked like it hit that.
Okay, now supposedly these are run flat tires, and you can drive on the tires if there's 0 air pressure, so you could get to a station. I wouldn't take it on the freeway or anything. But also, depending on how big the gash is in the tire, I don't know if it's a nail or if there's a gash in the tread or the sidewall. I would take it to a station right now, but if you're going to wait till tomorrow, all this air might leak out. However, you're lucky in that it's a run flat tire, so if all the air does leak out, you can still drive on the tire. Pump some more in there. I like to get it up to at least 34
I'm not
pounds.
driving on it.
Dave, I think when you put the originally, that black board hit it, and it was higher than it was read.
Okay, well, let's see what we have.
Is it still on video?
I can't focus. It's about 36.
Yeah, it was already at 39.
Just put the cap on. Now what you can do is you can feel around the sidewalls on the tread to see, you know, if there's any air coming out, the best thing to do is to take the tire off the car and examine it for nails all over the sidewalls and the tread, and maybe even drip some soapy water over it to see if any air bubbles are spotting out. But I don't have that advantage of having the wheel off the car. So we can wait and see if the tire goes down, see what happens. We're going to start the car to see if the indicator has gone away. You going to close the door? These fancy cars won't start with the door open. What's it say? Can't read
31, 31, 30, and 35.
that. Okay. So at least we know that's accurate. Let's get a look at there. That shows the pressures on all the tires. You're good for now. Okay, the consensus is that since it's Saturday and the tire shops don't open till Monday, we're going to wait and see if the tire goes down. Cheryl's going to call us on Monday. See if the tire goes down, then we could come by and pump it up for her so she'll be able to drive it to a tire shop. It's okay now for an emergency if she needs to get out and go to the pharmacy or something, or drive herself to the emergency room if something pops up. But anyway, it's a good thing that the dashboard does have a sensor, because it gives the exact tire pressure of each and every tire, and it flashes a warning light if you're dangerously low. So it's been 48 hours since I pumped up the tire to 35 pounds. Let's see where it's at now. It is at 19 pounds. Cheryl reported yesterday after 24 hours that the pressure was 25 pounds, which probably that wasn't 25?
No, I kept emailing her. It went down through the day, so I wanted to check what it is now.
Okay.
So I'm going to get in.
Well, it's about 19 now. I already took the pressure.
So it was 21 when I texted Barbara around 9 last night. So it's a slow lead.
It's a slow lead.
But I didn't want a chance driving there.
No, it's pretty low, but I don't know much about these run flat tires. I don't know if you could run it on zero pressure. I don't know if you could take it on the highway. I don't know how long you can drive on it.
I'll ask them.
And I don't know if it's repairable or not. You might need a new tire, because
they put 4 new ones on in July, so.
Yeah, they're new in July, but there's a bladder under here that keeps the wheel off the road. You know, it keeps the tire up off the road even when there's no air pressure in there. And I don't know if they can access that with a patch.
Not our problem.
It's not our problem. You probably have a road hazard warranty. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll pump it up to 35 pounds, and that'll last for a good couple hours, and it's not that far to get to the tire store, and that'll get you to the tire store, and they can fix the tire for you.
You made a good time to put my wheel on. So
Okay, so we're at 32. I'm going to pump it up some more.
So from 35 to 19, in a day and a half.
Does this car have a spare?
No.
There's no spare, so it relies on the run flats.
It relies on this thing they put in here.
We're at 37, and I'm going to keep it at 37, and that's plenty of pressure to get you to the tire store. It's not going to explode because the maximum's probably somewhere around 50 or so. It says on the side, but it's in such small type that I can't read it. These are Continental tires, by the way.
Where are you pointing to?
See that little writing there that tells you not to exceed.
To set their level.
I don't know. One eye doesn't work and the other eye works pretty well.
I don't see any numbers here. But they're brand new tires, so they have to
Yeah, you should be
it.
good. Get you where you need to go. My one takeaway on this Acura is that the tire pressure readings on the instrument panel is extremely accurate, and you can trust the readings that you get on your instrument panel.
Good.
So
Thank you.
report back to me what they
Yes.
say, because I'm interested to know if these type of tires can be repaired. So I want to know what kind of puncture it is, and is a tire repairable? If you do have run flat tires and you do not have a tire pressure monitoring system in your vehicle, you will never know if the tires are flat, if they are totally deflated, because you won't be able to tell by looking at them. In that case, it would be best to keep a tire pressure gauge with you at all times and have a regular routine system of monitoring your tire pressure. Most cars nowadays, I suppose, have the tire pressure monitoring system, and the instrument panel will tell you if you have any low tires. And I believe when you start up the system at initial startup, that is one of the check systems that fires off an indicator as you start the car. If that is faulty, I think it will show a fault signal on the instrument panel. I don't see any instance where it would not show a fault system, but I suppose that can happen. You can have the monitoring system on the vehicle and it may not show a fault, and it's possible the tires could be low, and it's always good to keep a tire pressure gauge in your car and check them on a regular basis. It's better to be safe than sorry. I heard from Cheryl. She called me from the tire shop, and she was told that they found a screw in the tread of her tire, and it is repairable. They were able to repair with a patch from the inside. I told her if they were going to plug it from the outside, that's not the best scenario because they usually widen the hole to put a plug in, and I think the patches hold better. So I feel better for her in that they're able to patch the tread from the inside. That should hold up for a long time, and I feel that she'll be safe on the road. So I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from David GPO.